M4A. Lovely weather we're having. I suppose that's subjective, but I do enjoy this kind of weather a lot. That's fair. I guess it's not as fun when it traps you at a 7-Eleven during midnight. I do, however, think it's quite lovely, bearing witness to the night rain. The way it washes over what's left of the day, sterilizing the grounds for tomorrow's troubles. It's almost like baptism in some sense. I do think of myself as a bit of a poet, yes. I take it by your sarcastic tone, you're more for prose. No, that's fine. The world needs more people who are willing and able to examine it for what it is, to see what lies underneath fanciful words and reveal the truer meaning of the text. If I may ask, what brings an interesting stranger here at the 7-Eleven in the middle of the night? Myself. I came to grab something to eat for one of my brothers. He has a bad habit of not eating on time, so I tend to grab things for him after work. It's just one of the many things siblings do for each other, I suppose. Speaking of which, I believe I must get going before the weather gets worse. Oh, where are my manners? Would you like some shelter as you walk home? I don't mind a detour, and my brother won't die if he has to wait. Patience does make the meal sweeter after all. Lovely. You can direct me wherever you need to go, and if I walk too fast, then do tell me. I've been known to move quickly. Glad to hear it's a benefit in this case. You're right, I'm not from the area. Truthfully, I'm here in the city with my brothers for business. We're private contractors for home renovations. We take care of old houses and get rid of whatever the client asks us to. A particular client has requested that we take care of some business, which has unfortunately dragged us out to New Orleans. I'm afraid I can't share too many details. I don't mind. I enjoy getting to travel wherever I can, and the city is quite something during the night. I'll have to take your word for that. I don't know how much time I'll have to explore it during the day with my work. It just happens to be a work hazard, I suppose. Our business keeps us very busy during the daytime. Apologies. Do you mind if I light a cigarette? I would call this an intrusion on my walk, stranger. I did ask you along, and thus I don't want to smoke if it would bother you. Thank you. Could you hold the umbrella while I reach for my lighter and pack? Would you like one? Let me. Quite refreshing, isn't it? It's a custom brand I had ordered for special occasions. Typically, I happen to smoke often, alone as you might be able to tell. But I suppose meeting you is a special occasion now. isn't it, dear? I never did ask your name. Well, I figured it would be right for me to know the name of the stranger I'm walking with, in case you decide to mug me when we round a corner. A wonderful name. I believe if a poet thinks your name is beautiful, it is. Don't undersell it now. Names are important. Mine. I'm Jericho Bouchard. My, you look ghastly. Yes, you do. Like you're about ready to drop. How do you feel? Numb. Disoriented. Good. That means those cigarettes did their job. Don't attempt to struggle. Those are packed with a unique ingredient one doesn't just get from your local 7-Eleven. I paid good money for them, and it would be a waste if their incantation didn't perform as I was told. Don't think too much on that. Save yourself the effort. I believe right now you should be experiencing the first stages of mental fatigue. It's a surprise you can still speak. Most humans can't manage that at this stage. They usually pass out. As I said, don't struggle. In fact, there. Now, if you try to remove yourself of my hold, I can break every bone in your body. I would rather you not do that, as my brother does prefer his food living, and at the very least moving. And I've been known to exert more force than necessary by accident. Now, dear, this is no one's fault but your own. Didn't your parents ever tell you not to talk to strangers? What am I going to do with you? I guess you're transitioning to the late stage of the incantation if you haven't been keeping up with this conversation. Slowing of mental processes, I believe it was. To simply put, I'm not going to do anything to you. My brother, the imbecile who forgot to feed, is going to drink your blood till he's sated. Don't be afraid. You won't die. We may be in town a while after all, and a vamp still does have more than one use for a human. Yes, vamp, as in vampire. Commit that bit of knowledge to memory if you can. It'll be useful later. Oh. And now it seems that you've hit the final stage of the incantation. Rest now, dear.